Hi, I'm back. I'm Chef G, and I've cooked at some of the best restaurants in the world, and I've probably even cooked for you too. And as promised, today I'm going to make you guys pita bread. I can't believe it. I was looking for yeast and I found some. I really hope you guys are stay safe out there. And I also want to give a big shout out to Eon's Greek Food for Life for helping all the first responders out there. And for that reason, I'm going to give you my secret how to make pita bread. Hello, Yorgo. You really going to teach us how to make pita bread? Ah, you smart. Because all the pita bread on the market is filled with crap, preservatives, junk. It's not natural. This time, I'm going to be watching myself, Yorgo. You better make it nice. Yeah, I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to make the best pita bread you ever had. All natural without preservatives. It's real simple and easy to make pita bread at home. You just need a few ingredients. Flour, bread or all-purpose. I'm using all-purpose here. Extra virgin olive oil, salt, honey, water, yeast, salt, and pepper. Here you go. I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Very simple. 3 cups of all-purpose flour today. I like mixing it sometimes with whole wheat, but I couldn't find any. I just give the shake off. I do 1, I scoop it. You don't have to level it off, just shake it off. Because with the pita bread, you'll add more flour or water as needed. So that's 2. I used to party too much as a kid, so if I lose count, guys, please help me. Oh, 3, here you go. And this is 2 tablespoons of yeast. I put it to one side. And this is a 1.5 tablespoons of salt. And I use approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 to 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. There you go. And a lot of these recipes call for sugar, but sugar is not good for you, genetically modified. So I like using some honey here. And throw some props out. We'll do 2 tablespoons of honey. A little Greek honey. There you go. Put that to the side. A little fresh pepper. And of course, the water. It's about 1 cup of water. And I just take a wooden spoon and you mix it till it's a shag. Keep on mixing, mix. Mix. Look at how that's coming together. Flour everywhere. Like nice little shag. Mix it all together. And then once you got it in this little shag form, what I like to do is you got to get down with your hands. It's the only way. Oh, feels good. And you get a workout. Look at that consistency. Nothing like homemade pita bread. Actually, my daughter Ani is waiting for it. One of her favorite breads, pita bread. And it's easy to make. Put it on the stovetop. I make it on the stovetop, on the plancha. Or you guys can bake it on the pizza stove in the oven. But I like the plancha technique. It gets nice and brown. And then from here, you take it off. And you know what? I don't think I need to add anything. If you felt that it was a little dry, I would add a touch more water. And if you felt it was a little wet, you would add a touch more flour. But it looks like we're pretty solid here, to tell you the truth. I got lucky again. Big shout out to Anush doing all that hard work at Eon's, helping all those people out there. We're right by the danger zone in Eon's epicenter. Our location's on 34th and 2nd Avenue. So we've been donating a lot to Bellevue, NYU Medical. They deserve it. It's amazing how hard these guys are working to help us. And that's why you gotta be safe. Like they say all the time, I hate to be silly, wash your hands and all these things. So you just gotta work the dough for a little bit. Like I said, if you need a little flour, what I would do is just dust a little bit on the board like that so it picks it up. Just like that. Roll it in and keep on kneading it in. You're gonna feel it. It has to be nice and soft, but moist. You want it to be a little tacky, so when you touch it, look, come in close, Anush. When you touch it, it sticks to your fingers a little bit. You see? But it comes off. That's the consistency it has to be. And there you go. I'm gonna give it 2-3 more turns. That's it. Put this to the side, and I put it in a little bowl like this. Just a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick, and you gotta let it rest for about an hour or so. Rub it around on the bottom, give it a flip, and then now you wrap it. Take a little saran wrap, put it on there. I got this little thing here. Sometimes it doesn't work like now, so I take my knife and give it a little tight wrap. Then I'll do the other way. Another little tight wrap. Keep it nice and warm, cozy, snug as a bug in a rug. There we go. And then I like to move it over to the warm area, the oven right here. And also what I like to do to give it a little more warmth is I like to take a little apron or cloth that we have here. Here I have an apron, and we're just gonna give it a little cover on there. And then you're gonna wait about an hour and a half till it's done. Don't rush it. An hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes, it has to double in size. And then I'll show you what I do next. So it's all proofed, it's doubled in size. Come in close, right there. And then right here, Anush, come over. We're gonna sprinkle the board with a little flour, just like that, board or marble. And we'll just pop it right out. Pop that bad boy right out. Then what I like to do is just do one of these, and I like to cut it in 8 pieces. So what I do here is I'll do 2 in half, in half, in half, and then down the road we go. So that's a solid 8 pieces, right? Unless I drank too much wine, I can't count. Is that 8 pieces? Oh, thank God. Thank the good Lord, it's 8 pieces. And now, what I like to do is you gotta tuck them in. Just like this. Give them a little tuck and a little turn. Tuck and turn, tuck and turn. You make little balls. I don't know about those little balls though. We like big balls, right? But these are little balls, right? Here we go. Tuck and turn, tuck and turn, tuck and turn. Tuck and turn, tuck and turn. Look at that. So we got 1, 2, and we should dust so it doesn't stick to the board. So we got 1, 2, and you just keep on going. Keep on going till you make 8 of them. Keep on going until you make 8 of them, just like that, guys. And there you have it, 8 rolled pitas. And now you let them rest for about 10 minutes. I cover them with this little blanket here. Go to sleep, little pita bread. 10 more minutes, we have you. All right, here we go. The pita's rested 10 minutes, and now we're ready to go. We're gonna untuck them from the blanket here. Here's my beautiful disc. I like to do a little dusting of flour, everybody says. A little dusting like this. Then I just give them a little pat, like so. And there's different techniques you could use. I'll do 1 roll like this, turn. 1 roll like this, turn. 1 roll like this, turn. Or you could just do a nice little pita. About, how many inches does that look? That looks like 6 inches, give or take. And look at that. That actually looks perfect, just like that. Beautiful. We'll leave that rest to the side. Give it a little dust, and we can do a couple more. Just like that, guys. Nice and easy, right? Flour. Flatten it out. Just like that. Rolling pin. Boom. Half turn. Half turn. And you can just give it a little roll out on either side. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. And you know what? When I was at Avra, we used to make these because we had the nice pizza oven, and you could keep these in the refrigerator for like 3 to 4 days. I leave the balls like this, and when we need them, we just give them a little roll. So I'm gonna make a couple more for you here, one more to show you guys so you can get it. And then we'll start cooking them in a second. So this is the last one I'm gonna show you guys how to make. Then we'll show you guys how to cook them. One roll, turn, turn. And that's how you get the round shape, but doesn't have to be perfect. Hopefully Yaya doesn't complain. All right guys, this is what I like to do with the pan. I like to give it a little bit of an oil rub so it doesn't stick. It's a little one, doesn't need too much. Then you just take the pita, make sure it's on medium-low heat, and nice and simple. Take this bad boy and put it right on the grill. Take this one and put it right on the other side. And then just let it cook. This is one that we're baking in the oven right now. See how it puffed up? Give it a little turn. Oh yeah, that's nice. Only when it puffs up, I like to go a little bit longer. This one's out of the oven and we're gonna wait for the other ones to get ready. All right, getting close here, Noosh. You see how they're starting to puff up a little bit?
Yep.
Getting some nice color on there. Kind of simple, you look underneath. Oh, yep. This one needs a little bit more. And this way they don't puff crazy. You know, there's two kinds. When you put in the oven, they get like the little pita pocket ones. And then when you put on the stove top, it's more like the ones you get to wrap your gyros with. Look at that color on there, guys. Look at the color on that one. This one needs a little bit more. There you go, I flipped them over. Let's give it a peek. I like to have some nice caramelization on there. Oh, look at that, beautiful caramelization. And I think we're about almost ready with these. That one needs a little bit more time. And this one, ready to go. Take it and put it in the warm little package over here. So now that the pita's done, there's a lot of things you can do with it. In Eons in New York City, we make pita chips. We brush them with a garlic oil, herbs, oregano, a little olive oil, and we bake them in the oven, and we serve them with chips and dips. And here, I'm gonna show you guys what we did with the tzatziki sauce. All I like to do at home is, I just take a pita, look at how beautiful this pita is. I put one or two together, like so, and I just cut them up. Cut them up just like this. Look at how beautiful that is. Came out perfect. Light and airy. Give them a little cut. You can put them on top, the way we did it back in the old days. Another cut. And we used to do something like this back in the Alva days. Put them on the bread, nice and pretty with the pita bread. And me personally, I love the pita bread just dipped in olive oil. Just take a little olive oil in a nice dish here. A little cracked black pepper. And just a hint of salt, and I'm in heaven. And you guys know what you could do with pita. You could wrap them in a gyro. You could wrap them in chicken souvlaki. You could do vegetarian, a nice lentil thing. There's a million things you could do with a pita. Yorgo, you really make it look easy, but the proof is in the tasting. Let me see if you made it right. I'm gonna put a little tzatziki on it. That's what you made in the last episode. You said it would go well with tzatziki, right? I remember. Let me see, Yorgo. Let me see how your tzatziki and your pita is. Oh, boo, 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 boo! Theo, fantastic! I'm going to steal your recipe, Yorgo. Really makes me proud that I like my pita bread because there was a lot of love put into this pita bread. But you know what? I gotta give it a try myself. Let me see how I made this pita bread. And I like dipping it in the olive oil. I just give it a little dip of olive oil right here. There is nothing like homemade pita bread. I gotta give that the chef's kiss. Thank you, Yaya. Bye.